Your mind reels, stomach churns, legs struggle to find their footing. Fire and chaos assail every sense. You shut your eyes. In the dark, Lady Shah can guide you. The mission, the artifact. Many were sent to retrieve it, and now only you remain. You must survive and bring it to Baldur's Gate, to the Mother Superior. Such an insignificant-seeming item. You know nothing of its purpose, only that you must protect it with your life.
What? Where am I?
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye. The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Worth a rummage? Dead. Hopefully most of its friends are in the same condition. On I go. Let's see what we have here.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind. A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship. A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this. 1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Better not get too close. Might be toxic. Better start a conversation.
you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return! They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
The artifact. You and others were to seize it from the Githyanki. She may prove to be a foe, but for now offers aid.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane. Worth examining. You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
What is this thing? I feel better. How? We need to keep pushing forward. I don't want to test how much punishment this ship can take. Better get to it.
Gauge machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Locked. Might be a key somewhere. Might as well take a look.
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice.
Better fetch that. Another brain.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Kinchar! Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Mouse. Is that going to happen to us?
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
hells are these from?
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape. On the move.
Take this shit. Mario will have your head.
On my way. Victory awaits. Let my name be known. No time to waste. Got to move. Hurry, before they strike! I am fury. I am death. My path be true.
Ya mi vida lo capi.
On the move.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time. Your head spins as you gather yourself. Fresh air and firm ground feel almost alien to you. But not as alien as the creature hiding deep inside your head. You must get rid of it. It's safe with you. Lady Shah's mission can still be fulfilled. But only if you can find a cure first. The tadpole must be evicted, be it by blade, magic, or any other means you can find.
This way. Let's see. Might find something useful. I'll give it a try. Some sort of chapel or sepulchre, but dedicated to whom? More of those wretched things. Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight. I'd better take a peek. Onward in her name. Now what might you be hiding? There's bound to be a settlement somewhere along this river. More of those wretched things. Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this'll be a short fight. Mind flame. And it's hurt. I'd better do the talking.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Something's amiss with that room. Seems unstable.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as seromorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle? I suppose few enough can. Not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to... Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, it was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunity...
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Find refuge elsewhere. We've enough mouths to feed. Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say. Enough dawdling. Get me down. Questionable intellect. Release me, or enjoy a future as Geich. Mind flayers. The atrocities we are becoming. I know a remedy. Release me and I will share it. The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me. It is many things. A hatchery.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Geich tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has...
Please come and help me. Hey! I need some help! Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry. Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece. Hmm? And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
Couldn't agree more. But if you use that knife, I will incinerate you.
And your friend with me? Hardly. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. I'm not here for games, you little... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? No. Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it? No words of wisdom before you go? Funny. Well, maybe I'll see you again. Still wearing the same skin, I hope. Ah, hello again. Still alive, I see. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right, I accept. Lead on.
Broken. Must have been here a while. I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Take you.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Damnable roach! Provoke the blaze! And suffer its sting.
Sickle and sword! Strike them down!
on the way.
Let's light them up.
Make way.
Got to press on.
Time to move. Indeed.
I will ascend. On the move.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
No time to waste.
Charmed, I'm sure. On it.
adventure awaits.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive?
Evil up ahead. Something's wrong.
Not like that.
Have to keep pushing.
What then?
I don't know.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious.
You, not a step closer. A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response. I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured, and I wasn't thinking. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and
Protect them. Mind the true soul. Edwin!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. We know that all too well, ma'am, but...
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. An oil bear. It had him on the ground before we had a chance to react. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had... I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks. What? I suppose he'd want us to go on.
May the Absolute guide us.
Absolute. True what? What were those raving fools on about?
Whatever the Absolute is, it certainly seems to command a lot of devotion.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. No use. Compulsion takes over. Your actions are no longer your own.
wouldn't give up so easily. Though without requiring such extreme motivation, of course.
Better take that.
That Zaithisk you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by more, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Eager for battle. One true way. That stench! Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
It's a lunar statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
Magical seal.
Protective
No
magic.
lockpick is that.
Excellent choice.
Eat this!
Vlaakith's will be done.
What am I to do?
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
This will do nicely.
May the dice roll in my favor. Of course.
Can't afford to let up. Have to keep going.
Victory awaits.
Go for the throat.
Can't give up.
Victory awaits.
I speak, they burn.
Talk to me.
I am fury. I am death.
Off we go then.
No time for dally. Should check for anything useful. Time to pack it in for the day, I think. An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune. Let's see what we have here. Might be useful. Better take a look.
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. I will only be welcomed once I obtain a Mind Flayer's head.
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side. The pain fades, but you remain troubled. What just happened? Your prayer goes unanswered. Lady Sham must have her reasons. You do not remember receiving it, or even its true purpose. It almost feels like it exists to guide you or punish you. No matter. The Dark Lady does not owe you an explanation. All you can do is press.
Fuck me! It's you, from the ship. Haven't taken any bounties from a burnt tear dink, have you? Now that's a story, and I'll tell it to you, but truth be told, we shouldn't stay here too long.
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus.
What was that? Fuck's sake. Mount. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. I'm Karlak. And you are... Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil boss? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal... I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But the latest yappy little dog she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down? Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun.
A warrior who winks at her foes while she slays them. You'd be a fool to refuse her.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on, though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me.
Watch your back.
I applaud your taste.
I can do that.
Do you mind?
Right away.
What's that? Not a problem.
Don't fancy getting my hands dirty. I need a shovel. place looks like a battlefield.
Something over there.
More goblins. What's next?
Could be interesting. Yes, why not?
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your...
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. Take the swing and right.
Children, look who's here. I saw you at the gates. A few words for the kids. Spare a story or two. Thanks. I prefer when they...
You would choose strangers over us.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. What do you think I'm doing? Brave? I'll have to keep practicing.
Right, I've got food.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Bow. Lower. You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Lower. You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough. The locals prove compliant. A useful trait. Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? Then I needn't make it again. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
On I go. Worth a try. You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are...
Put it down. She can't fight.
That's the point. Get out of the...
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You bet.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the Absolute.
Here it comes, you little b...
Let's see what I can glean.
That goblin won't be the last.
It was wrong.
It was justice. Or the start.
Worth a rummage? Now what might you be hiding? Shoes. Where are my boots?
There. Done.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, my selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But But alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Gods, it's boring in here.
Should be back at the gate by now.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For... Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late!
Your help at the gate was appreciated. Right. I'd offer you supplies and sustenance by way of thanks. Whatever your business here, I'd see to it quickly. This latest attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The Druids blame us outsiders for drawing them. They've started a ritual to cut the grove. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. You're wounded. The Druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he went with those adventurers. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't see me. You, though. I know it's not. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, more of my people will die. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please.
No, sir. You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad...
So we're in Eltergard. That means Baldur's Gate lies west. Rather far west, even.
Gnolls and goblins marked on the map. Travel won't be easy.
Have you spoken to Korga? What is it? We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
A fair point. We can only hope, but we can't get there with those beasts blocking our path. Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than... This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a helmet...
They can, and did. Avernus changed
Please, have mercy. Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you? Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Hope the road isn't too bad.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy.
I don't have your ugly locket. I never seen...
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head!
Do it, you gutless stink sack! Ah!
Knew it! Bloody well knew it.
What's happening here?
You goddamn snake!
Go, child! And you had this coming. And stay down.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Hey! Thanks to you, I almost lost my locket. Get out of my face. Got nothing to say to you.
We're exposed now.
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
The orc seems a little too interested in me.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change. Call it. Heads or tails? Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. Fine, keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat. Really? I mean, that's what I got. You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on. Oh, you have. Anyway, see you again sometime.
You realize your bag feels light. You were just robbed.
That might be worth a look. I don't think I'll fit through there. I don't think I'll fit through there.
Don't touch me.
I'll take this way.
Oh, hi. Me? Suspicious? No? Stop! Stop yelling at me, or I'll call Mole. Oh. Anyway, I won't say anything else. You can't make me. Even if you murder...
Before you can say anything else, she sprints away.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me? No, promise. I'm just a kid. You know who you should talk to? Moll. She's my... Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit. Look, lady, I just talk to Moll, okay? She's the one you need.
My grizzled.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will...
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham!
Magrin, give her a chance.
You, get back! No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless...
A moment, Giona.
What? You. Apparently Korga wants to see you.
Ah, you were at the gates just now, no? When the... A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. How would you describe that particular batch of
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of rare...
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for...
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend, not last question. Then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they... They did, didn't they? Oh, I've interrogated one. A captive in this very camp. The scandal. Oh, I'd imagine him quite... Since their change in allegiance, these goblins... for what? I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when...
Until we meet again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Cougar? Lisa.
She stole the idol. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Cougar. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. We will speak soon enough. First, the parasite eats our food, drinks our water. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here. And keep still, devil.
Come, Cougar. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. No. The tiefling remains until the rite is complete.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace.
A hot spike of pain overcomes you, and a strange image is thrust upon your mind's eye. You are a frightened little girl in a dark chamber. A hooded figure approaches, brandishing a rod.
Thank you, Cougar. Master Halls...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Fear of wolves, Shadowheart. Understandable, I suppose. That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake. What is youth, if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Come, let's cut the kid some slack, shall we? She didn't deserve this madcap spectacle.
Let's see what's to be said.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice. A shame the grace period ends. The Vipers... No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, And mine perish if he stay. You showed great mettle at the gate. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the outland. They're to be gone before final prayer. The Viper must strike. You will do more than... This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed...
What do we have here?
You ever scare me like that again?
Mom, I'm fine.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I did, but I was robbed. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Marry. All we can offer.
Thank you for helping me.
Bells, our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
Taste off bad.
There. Done.
You! Saw you fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much. The only way we'll make it to Baldur... If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every...
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not... So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? No, the druids are too powerful. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought. But I'd be lying if... But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. to get these people to Baldur's Gate. Everything. Leaders need to make tough decisions. We do...
The Flaming Fist.
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
You're not versed in magic, are you? Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Namely, are you a wizard? If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a... What's on your mind? Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
For a split second, you see a swirl of untamed magic.
Out! That was uncalled for. No. And please, don't try that again unless I invite you to. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but... entirely. I was as devoted to my... Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So the library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our... The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know that it is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. I expect I am your first. And they didn't cut you from naval... Well, perhaps they were otherwise occupied. I am still getting used to people like you. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified. Yes, in great detail. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every... Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Because I do not intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Yeah? Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were... The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my... But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils. Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the blade of frontiers on my tail. But what about you? Oh, man. Lucky you. That's the dream. Maybe when this is all... My family home's long gone, but I'll show you my favorite chow hall in the city. If... Hey, let's go, go, go.
Yes? Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
No use. Not right now, at least. Can't use this right now.
The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good after the Mind Flare ship. But you just can't get enough of me, can you?
Karlach, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avern, pride of the coast, in the flesh. And you've got...
A great fire roars through you, the fire of the first hell. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical... He chases the fiend, ignited with rancor. She is an infernal warder.
Your ally's a fraud, a soldier in the Archdevil Zariel's army. Either I cut her down.
I've tried to tell you, I am not what you think I am. I'm...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. The man shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent.
By Baldur's helm, No. I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve
And yet you served. No! Devils cannot be trusted.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly. For either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my...
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Thank the gods.
You would have died in the attempt. Truce?
I'll do you one better. Allies. We're looking to get rid of these parasites for good. And ruin some...
I've not grown any tentacles yet, thank Baldur. But luck won't be on our side forever. Yes, you have my blade.
Well, soldier, what's the word? Hey!
Well met. I've pledged my life to protecting the meek from monsters. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when...
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontier. Roughly translated, idealist dupe. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit... Chuk. You believe you can survive? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. He won't. Someone wrong-footed him about me. I respect someone who can admit when they're wrong. And stick around after, too. Plus, did you...
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not... One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You don't know the half of it. The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. A most vicious one, in fact. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
A sending stone? Nothing so special.
His breathing quickens, his jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Gladly. Anything more we should discuss? My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life," so it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. No, but what of the others? The in the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villain. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull with you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting. I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but from what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Otherwise, I'd bet my last coin that the open-hand temple in Baldur's Gate could help. Though a fat lot of good, that's the spirit.
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
No use. Not right now, at least.
There's no time to waste.
Any word on what we discussed about Korga? These are civilians. Open battle would be a massacre. So, Korga's twisted. Please, just listen. Sending us out there is a death.
If you want to turn your blade on anyone, turn it on the goblins. You won't be able to cut them all down. There's a horde of them out there.
But they're ill-disciplined. It's unusual for them to organize. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks.
The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short...
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can. Of course. Everything we have. And we'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
I must
I
keep
hardly
going.
need a bodyguard, Tilses. This isn't Avernus.
No, sir.
Worth a shot?
Monsters there looked like monsters.
No harm in a little conversation.
There. Done.
We're exposed now. Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't.
I spent a good bit of time in the hells. Enlisted against my will by the Arch. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And
A little gift from Zariel.
very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a...
Be my guest. But don't get too close or you'll...
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever... I might be able to help. But I'd need infernal iron. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Avernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll...
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for...
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know. Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up. Forged from the heart.
Hell's take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Let's hit the road, Memnos. I'm sick of this place.
Soon.
Let's see what we have here.
No helping it. We're exposed now.